hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
This is P from the South Central. Okay, what is going on, Entertainment Hotel? Coming to y'all with another video. Okay, y'all know I'm dropping this a little bit late, but I had to let the hype kind of die down and let us watch it over and over for us to really get as to what happened on this Love Island episode. I think it's episode 21. Now that Casa Amor has been wrapped. For y'all that don't know, I've been recapping the Casa Amor episodes. Unfortunately, I can't move it onto YouTube because I literally was reacting to it. Like, we were watching it together on my little band week off of YouTube. So if y'all want to go over there, go over to Patreon. Y'all will still be getting the recaps here on YouTube. But I had to do it that way because I was not able to upload on here. Okay, now this episode has been going viral. Now, it starts off with Kenzie talking to Dylan, and she mentions to him how she didn't know if she was going to pass the 5th grade. So to prove to herself that she's not dumb, she went to nursing school and to prove that everybody else was wrong and that she's smart. Y'all know Kenzie has some of the wildest stories ever. So I kind of believe it. Permita and Corbin end up talking, and Permita, let's talk about Permita, right? There's this whole situation going around with her saying the N-word in the DM. I'm going to say this. Love Island, y'all got to do better with coming down here to Miami and casting a certain archetype. What do you guys think you guys are going to get? Y'all get these girls that all look similar and then be shocked when something comes out with them saying the N-word. Do I think those DMs are real? I'm not entirely sure because the world of AI that we're living in right now, a lot of people can fake things when it comes to text and pictures. Unless it's video, that's what we can really tell if something's AI or not, especially with the quality and how it looks. So I feel like with just off of that DM, I don't think it's enough to kick her off, to be honest, because anybody could have did that. You don't even need AI to do something like that. You could do something like that on Photoshop. But Love Island, do better. Stop coming to Miami and casting that archetype. Just stop. Because every girl that y'all come down here and do that, it's the same result. So what do y'all expect? So next season, I really hope y'all learn y'all lesson. Like, I don't get what they don't understand. So Permita ends up asking Corbin, she's like, oh, like, what do you think about like our relationship and stuff? Permita's like, I think it was a lot of sexual. It was super sexual, the relationship between you guys. I don't think you guys were actually like really compatible. It was more so sexual. I do agree with Permita. I feel like those two were never compatible. They just wanted to get their freak on. And y'all know Kenzie has a fetish for BBC. It's time for the nightcap, and we see Zach and Bryce humping. Usual activities, ain't nothing different, nothing to see here. Are we shocked? Not really, okay? That's just what happens on Love Island now these days, okay? They gonna be humping. I'm just saying. So, hey, and even Trinity during the eliminations, the recoupling, she said herself that, she's a little bit enamored by by Bryce's and Zach's relationship. So if Trinity loves it, who am I to talk, right? So it's the next morning, and Corey is planning a breakfast picnic for Melanie. Things like that is what, to me, makes it better. Her and Corey would probably have more of a longevity outside the villa than her and Sincere. Because I don't care what none of y'all say. And don't say, oh, the Casa boys, they just trying to overstep and they just trying to overboat to where they look better than the OG cast. No, because last season Taylor was doing little dates, Ace was doing little dates, Nick was doing little dates. This season these boys don't be doing Nathaniel. The only thing Sincere be doing is putting his hair in a high top, putting it back down, and giving us this every 2 seconds. That's all he doing the whole time in the villa. We don't see him plan out dates on a continuous basis with Melanie and have like little picnics, little sceneries to make her feel special. We do not see that from Sincere. So to me, Corey, the fact that he did that in those few days shows that he is actually putting in the effort. Okay? Sincere ends up talking to Caleb, and he said there was a point he started to forget what Melanie looks like in a negative way until the postcard. This is the stuff that makes people do not like Sincere, because it's like, what are you saying? It's been like 2-3 days. How could you forget what she looks like? You would have thought they was away for 2 weeks. You just met these girls and you forget what she looked like in 2 to 3 days. That's crazy. Like that nigga got a lot of nerve. I don't think I understand the nerve of this man. Like whoever named him, his mama should be ashamed because you gave him the wrong name. Y'all remember on Bad Girls Club where Tylone said she named her kids, I think Trinity and Honest, and she said she should have named her kid Honest because she lies so much. Your mama should have named you Sincere because you are insincere. You are a liar. Okay. Now, the picnic date between Corey and Melanie was really, really cute. The fact that he thought of that, I think, was like really organic. Okay. And I think he has good intentions for her. Dylan plans Kenzie like a spa date. Now, I don't know if the producers kind of pushed the Casa Boys to do it, but regardless or not, the OG boys didn't think to do it themselves like last year boys did. So there's that. Gal and Jen end up talking. And all I kept noticing that whole scene was the dirtiness of the bottom of his feet. Okay. Love Island. You mean to tell me y'all don't have maintenance to be able to clean around the villa so that way these villa boys and girls don't gather dirt upon their feet? It's already bad enough Gal looks like, he's what we call a beach bum. It's even worse now that he got dirty feet. You know what I'm saying? I will say though, like the internet has made us very hypercritical of these shows and these people, like in this cast. So I'll give it to that. Gal's talking to Kenzie, whatever, and the girls are kind of clacking Kenzie's tea. They're like, "Wow, like I think she likes talking to more than 2 people, like more than one person. Like I think that's what they like." And Jen is kind of giving her the dirty look because Gal is supposed to be her dude. Cause Kenzie, you got Dylan. So she's looking at her like, hey girl, like that's my man with under the shades looking very angry and irritated. Okay. She's like, oh, I guess I think she likes to have like 2 options. She kind of said it in like a shady way or whatever, right? And here comes Kenzie. This is the wild stuff that Kenzie asked. So like, Gal, I cannot ask you a question. Let's say if we like couple up, would you cuddle me? He's like, yeah. Now, Kenzie, what was the point in asking that? Didn't you get French fried? So if you're getting French fried and you're getting a DJ set, chicka, 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 what's a cuddle? Like, this is the stuff that be making me think Kenzie not all the way up there. Because what are you talking about? I just can't believe she asked him that. I'm like, what is this girl talking about? Are you going to cuddle me? Like, in Love Island, in the world of Love Island, a cuddle is like a hug. That's the equivalent to a hug compared to what y'all be doing up in them sheets. Anyways, Tiara ends up talking to Sincere, and y'all know he loves to give us an analogy. That's what Sincere is best at. He's like, oh, I don't know. Like, I'm still thinking about Melanie. Like, I feel like she's like a puzzle that you put in a puzzle piece. And if you don't put the puzzle together, it breaks apart. And it's like a figment of my imagination. And it's like a train. When a train stops at the stop, but you don't know the next destination, then it's like, where do you go? He gonna give us one of those. And then Trinity's like, whoa. No, not Trinity. TT, she's like, whoa, that's deep. I'm like, girl, shut up. Shut up. Okay. He always doing that. You know, they say nothing. He'll talk about puzzles and fitting and all that. So Trinity ends up getting a text. I kind of wish, and Sincere gets a text. I kind of wish it was Corbin, because y'all know Corbin. We got a text. I got a text. I kind of wanted him to get a text because it's so funny when he does it. And the text said it's time for recoupling. So Ariana comes in. Y'all know Ariana came in showing us a little bit of crack. And it ain't whack. It was on her back side. Okay. Her was the back side. She had the little swoop-de-whoop. She had the lace going down the crack. I love Josh. You know what I'm saying? Ariana looked really good in that red dress. So Ariana's first big win. And she ends up picking Gull. Now I thought it was Gal. Is it Gal or Gull? Because when she said Gull, I'm like, I thought it was Gal. Anyways, so Ariana brings out our first council couple, right? To see if, she made the right decision or whatever. Caleb comes out with Jaden, right? We all know that was going to happen. Caleb and Jen really didn't get to really know each other. And I'm happy for Caleb because they've been trying to snatch his girl Corbin been stealing all his girls every chance that he gets. Okay. Kenzie picks Dylan. And I'm not gonna lie, they spent too much time on that portion because we didn't need to know all of that. Kenzie's like, yeah, like I saw all of the stuff that like what Corbin was saying about me, and I really didn't appreciate it because I feel like you're like a piece of crap. You feel me? Like I just feel like he being such a 304 and I didn't appreciate it. So at this point, I'm going with Dylan because that's the right choice for me. And like, you know, he could off, to be honest. Okay. So then we end up bringing out Corbin and Permita. Okay. Now, Permita, she knows she wore that dress on purpose because her tatas was up, out, and about. Okay. She wore that dress so that way she could show us that she really is bomb and her body really is T. She looked really good. It was very similar to Ariana's dress. They let Corbin know about the live stream. Child, you could have seen his balls drop to his knees. Okay, he's like, "Oh man, you mean they was watching us? Whoa, damn. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You feel me? It's a challenge. That's what we do. Like, you feel me? It's just a challenge. But like, I'm sorry." Kenzie's like, man, you are a piece of crap. Okay. You talked to me like I was a dog. You were very disrespectful. I didn't like how you talked to me, and I was able to say it, and you were going to say all that to me. Like, that's crazy, Corbin. Like, I don't know. And then what's so funny, when we talked on the dock, you said you had genuine feelings for me. Like, are you serious? Child, Permita couldn't care less. She was like, you remember? Kenzie was hot. Kenzie was so hot. Okay. So they asked Permita, they're like, what do you think about your connection with Corbin? Permita's like, well, like I feel like my connection with Corbin, like we were a match the moment we met, and I know that he did what he did, but like boys will be boys, guys will be guys, okay? Like that's what guys do, that's how guys talk. And in my opinion, I'm like, girl, okay, Permita, you from Miami, so you know how these niggas run game. I just don't think Permita is that like dumb enough to think when she gets out of that villa, Corbin and her will be together in a committed relationship for a long period of time. The amount of clout this man already has gotten off of this time that he's there and the amount of followers that he's going to be getting, these girls will be throwing punani at him like it's like nobody's business. So I hope you don't think this is going to last. I really hope you don't. Unless you're okay with the open relationship, and then it's fine. You have it, you're fun, he has his fun. But committed, man. You think I got a text? That man gonna be getting a lot of texts from a lot of girls. You just not gonna know what to do from yourself. I'm telling you. That's how they finna be throwing it at him, girl. Man. Now, I wasn't a fan of the girls coming at Permita, but how could you blame them when you're saying pick me ass stuff that you were saying? Like, guys will be guys and all that. So next time he do something that you do not like in the real world, guys will be guys. He was just having fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be careful what you say when it comes to stuff like that, because those same very words will come and bite you in the booty. Okay, TT gave me this hat, by the way. Thank you, TT. So the Kata ends up getting up or whatever, and she ends up staying vulnerable. Zach comes out alone or whatever, and that's when we see Zach end up pairing up with her, right? So y'all think that Zach would pick Alana over Kata if she did not get kicked out for saying the N-word? I do not think she would pick Alana. He would pick Alana. And the reason why is because I feel like Alana gave very much young vibes, and like Zach, I feel like wants a bad B. She gives like little girl. Okay. Y'all know TT called Trinity the little girl, Alana the little girl. Okay. And Annayia, you the baby. Like, I'm telling you, like, that's the real little girl. Okay. That's the real little girl. All right. My problem is, well, Zach, though, I feel like he plays in Kata's face in regards to like he makes a lot of jokes. And I don't think Kata's okay with that. Like, he played too much, basically. Okay, that's what it is. But I don't think he would have picked Alana. Now, Melanie. Now, here's the thing with Melanie, because a lot of y'all get mad when I defend Melanie. I like Melanie as a person, but in a relationship, I don't like her at all. Straight up. There's a difference. Y'all need to decipher the two. Let me tell y'all, when it comes to Love Island fandom, y'all could like the person individually, but you cannot. I feel like you have the right to not like them in a relationship. And I've had friends like that. Like I like them by themselves, but the moment they get with some toxic ass dude, I don't like them. Cause it's like they come with the BS, they don't act the same, they don't talk the same, they mental effed up, all that. So I feel like the viewers of Love Island need to learn to decipher the two. Okay? Because for Ariana to say and ask you about their relationship and you say you don't know about him as a person and you still pick him is crazy. Like Ariana asked him, do you know if he would come back single or whatever? She's like, I don't know. Then why the heck would you be single for him? Of course, Sincere comes in single, unoccupied, vulnerable with his lion's mane. Now, y'all know anytime that he comes down, his hair down, he gets to lying. He gets to manipulating. We know that's what he do. The moment that hair is down, we get insincere. Okay? That's when Insincere popped through and the lion's mane is down. So Melanie starts going off. She's just like, you know what, Sincere, I'm not gonna lie, I'm embarrassed. I'm sick of you playing with me, bro. Like, I don't like the fact that like you keep going back and forth, you keep trying me, and I don't like the fact that like you keep like putting all these things in my head, and you put all these things in my head, and like you make me feel like I'm crazy, bro, because every time you turn around, you don't keep that same energy. Every time you turn around, you don't keep that same energy. You act the way that you do. And it's like, if I'm a good woman, treat me like a good woman. I'm not playing with you, Sincere. I'll knock you out right now. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. See what I mean? I don't like her in a relationship. She just, because if you got to do all that and spit at a nigga like that multiple times, you might want to move on. Because it's like, what are we doing here? I'm sorry. Like it's too many times I'm gonna be giving you a speech and a pep talk. It's too many times. Like I don't got that much breath. I already gotta speak on camera. Like I'm telling you, like it's certain things I couldn't do. I'm sorry. Like I can't. I already talk for check. I can't do it in real life. Like you gotta make me not talk as much. Straight up. Okay, that ends up happening. Since he was like, you know what, you're right. Like, not gonna lie, Melanie is like my flower to my rose. And if you don't water the rose won't grow and it won't be red and fulfilled. And like an Amazon truck, I need fulfillment. You know, he hit us with an analogy. Okay. And he was like, you know, sometimes I really effed up. And Zach's like, yeah, not gonna lie, bro. Like me and Sincere, we were really missing, you know, our guys or whatever. So Kenzie's like, oh yeah, so it was just Corbin. It was just Corbin then, okay? It was just Corbin. Yeah, it was just Corbin. Cause yeah, it wasn't just you, Corbin. Cause Zach, you said that you were gonna date a blonde and you like blondes better. That's what you said. That's what you said. So then Permita is just like, oh my God, like it was just a joke. Like, oh my, the guys are gonna joke. Guys are gonna joke. Now, Permita wouldn't have said nothing if Kenzie, you gonna tell Corbin, you need to wipe that smirk off of your face, Corbin, smiling like that. Don't get me to call the law. After she said that, that's when Permita had to try to pipe in. So I wasn't mad at Permita saying something then because it's sort of like, girl, like, okay, now you're pushing it. You're pushing it. Okay. Now, if Kenzie had not said that, Permita wouldn't have said nothing back. But once again, y'all, Permita get pick me energy. But she is from Miami. Let's give it back. Okay. So a lot of the girls, they pick me energy. Okay. Now Trinity is next, and she gives all her love to Bryce. Okay. And she says she loves the fact that she misses him, so on and so forth. Bryce comes out, he comes running, you know, looking like Spencer from whatchamacallit. He comes out running or whatever. To me, that was the best recoupling because they both were honest about how they were feeling when they were separated. And they both were not telling lies. Okay. Next, we have Annayia. In the words of Monique, I'm sorry, Annayia, you're a dummy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A lot of y'all gonna get mad, but I feel like Annayia is a little bit of a fool. Okay? Because you want to know what's the problem with Annayia, and I talked about this during the Casa week. That's why I'm so mad I'm not able to upload it on YouTube. But once again, go to the Patreon, y'all. I'm sorry, okay? Annayia is irritating to me because I don't feel like she realizes her worth as a person and how beautiful she is, how smart she is, and how much of a cat she is. A lot of the times when the Casa guys, when they came in and they were picking her up, Chandler was on her body. Keon was on her body. A lot of the Casa boys on her body. She's like, oh, me? Me? Oh my God. Why are you shocked as if you're like an ugly girl? Because it's like, you feel me? Like, I know I'm like, you gotta know you're it. Or else people gonna treat you like you're not it. You feel me? So it's just like that's the problem with her. And it's like her needing constant reassurance. I feel like Casey got tired of like constantly reassuring her over time. And I think that's what was the issue. And I also, and I said this on my Casa week for my Patreon members, y'all know, okay? Y'all don't blame me, blame you too. I said this in the Casa week. Casey is going to punish Annayia for not picking him first. Straight up. The moment that door was empty, he said, oh, I'm going to get my lick back. Yeah, I'm going to get y'all. Whoever I'm with, all the girls in the villa, the first person who come in that I'm really like clicking with, bye, because y'all didn't pick me. And I want to be picked. Y'all got to understand, dudes' egos are fragile. I understand because I'm a nigga. Straight up, gay or not, like we understand this. Men's egos are fragile. The moment it's not stroked, you're going to feel it. So Casey walks in with TT. Hey, TT. Okay. Tierra for long. Okay. TT from South Central. That's cousin of Camila from Long Beach and Lydia from South Central. No shade. They're all in the family. Y'all, I hit up Lydia about TT. I said, you know this girl named TT? I had to call the president of South Central. I said, Lydia, do you know this girl named TT? Her name Tierra. They say she from South Central, girl. And she said, TT. Yeah, I had to hit her up. Child, she don't know her, but I had to make sure because y'all know South Central is very small. So you don't know if the girlies know each other, right? If she be at Isaiah house or something like that. We just gotta check. So KC, why did you come out and you could barely even look up? This is the problem I also have with Casey. I really don't feel like he's man enough. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay? I don't. He's to me, he still has a little bit of a little boy mentality. You would have thought he got caught stealing. He was like, my nigga, just stop. Like, that's the problem with him. And I was just like, oh my God. Me? You guys told me to like move on and like to not be delusional. And I was delusional. Me. That's gonna be the new thing, y'all. Sorry. Me. So she just kept saying, she was me. She was giving us a whole lot of that, right? Now, the song in this scene was peak cinema, okay? Because I'm only human. And I fall when I come down, and I'm only human. And I fell when I go down. Shout out to Christina Perry, y'all. Like, that's my song, by the way. So I said, yes, okay. Shout out to the musical selections of Love Island. We love to hear it, okay? Now, Casey said something so significant in his reply to Annayia. Like I said again, a man's ego is very fragile. He said, I picked you first. You didn't pick me. Say that again, y'all. He said, you didn't pick me. I said, I knew it, okay? It reminded me of Sierra and Wes from Summer House. Although it's not the same exact situation, Sierra not embarrassed Wes, but made Wes look bad publicly. So he said, bet, I'm gonna do the same thing back to you. But this time I'm gonna start messing around with your friends so you could feel a similar feeling I had. I'm gonna get my lick back in regards to his ego. Okay. So Ariana welcomes TT and she was just like, how do you feel about everything? So TT, like, we have a great connection. Everybody deserves the connection. Everybody deserves love. Like RuPaul said, everybody say love, love, love. Yeah, exactly. So like, he deserves love too. I deserve love too. Yeah, and that's it. This is TT, very much smiley. We're gonna get to that in a little bit. So Trinity's like, okay, I want to say something. She's like, I have a question. Okay, so Ariana's like, yes, what's up? Trinity is like, so why did you say what you said about me and Bryce, about how you surprised that a lot of America voted us as one of the best couples when you switched up the moment you got, okay? So then another girl pops in and is like, yeah, like even with Saul Kata, she was like, even with Saul, you only didn't try to pursue her because Saul was on Sincere Body. Now, I do agree with that. That was very true. Because I feel like KC gave up on pursuing Saul because he saw how Saul was on Sincere Body. And he was scared, because that's the problem with KC. I feel like he's scary. He did not explore her. You gonna tell her on the way out, or I would have explored you had you stayed. Girl, it's a little too late for all that. Okay? Once again, I don't think KC is man enough. Because the moment TT from South Central spoke, you should have hit her with the hold on, baby. I got this. He did that. Don't get me wrong. Before y'all start in the comments, he did do that, but it was a little bit too late. The moment the argument started escalating, that's when he started to try to hit her with that. Nah, babes, you got to hit her that with from the start, because they were talking to him and not talking to you. Okay, the fact that TT had to speak up for him a little bit, to me, it made him look a little bit weak at that moment, because this is where, to me, KC should have tapped into his deeper octave and his Corbin, his hey, yo. You should have hit him with one of those. You should have tapped into your Corbin. Let me talk. You should have tapped into your Corbin. Okay? Now, I will say the internet, for y'all that's spewing hate to TT, y'all need to keep that, direct that energy to KC. Because who gonna let somebody say, I'm not talking to you and not say nothing back? I'm sorry. I don't know where y'all from, but not anybody's just gonna just be like, after somebody says that, okay? Because I feel like anybody in TT's spot would have said the same thing she said. But I'm talking to you. To who? You. Like Red. To you. Okay? To who? To you. Yes. Okay? Now, I will say TT's energy gives very much, she lives for the drama. She's a messy girl. I know one when I see one. Because that smirk the entire time, she wanted her baddie moment. Okay? Now, I will say Natalie's hiring very soon for chapter 3. So, hey. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like, let's say Baddies call, Love Island call, she would have went with either one. It would not matter. Okay? Because she was 2 seconds from saying, do you need that? Like, she was like 2 seconds. She said, pipe down. First off, you're a little girl. I said, oh. Now, I will say Trinity is a good 21. So she is technically a very young girl. Now, little girl. Okay, white girl, little girl. That bitch with the curls. Come into my world. Domino slutty. Okay? Y'all know the vibes. Now, I will say, I don't consider Trinity a little girl because she behaves like a grown woman. But when it comes to her age, she's very young and very young-minded. Okay? She is, right? But once again, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at TT and I'm not mad at Trinity. No shade. I'm not. Because Trinity's defending her friend because her friend is crying, me, right? And then TT, she replying back because, hey, I'm defending because my can't really talk like that. And he a little scary. Okay, he started getting buck at the end, talking about I don't give up, and doing all that. But you ain't had that energy from the jump, because that's what I would have. Because y'all got all these questions. Let's go. Like, to me, KC should have been a little bit more prepared, knowing what he's gonna do. Like, you literally picked a girl, knowing all the girls. Because y'all got to look at a nice position in that house. All the girls go to her for everything. Trinity go to her for advice. Melanie goes to her for advice. Kata goes to her for advice. That's a lot of the things that we as Black people have to always deal with, is be the therapist of everybody and their mama. So you would be a fool to think that these girls would not be very upset with the fact that you made their friend look bad and embarrassed. Okay? But once again, I feel like Annayia, though, you were a little bit of a fool for not picking another choice and going with KC. Why would you do that? Carl was right there and you picked KC. Why? Because it was comfortable for you? That's what bothered me, because it's like, this is why when it comes to the voting, I do not want them to bring back Carl. And the reason why is because I feel like Annayia needs to do inner work, because clearly she does not think she deserves better. Straight up. Okay. So if y'all peep the edit, which, by the way, before I get to that, Natalie and all you Zeus girlies, stop trying to eat off of Love Island hype. I'm so sick of y'all. Like, y'all already have the Lord's Day with every Sunday. I'm just sick of y'all. Like, can we have something that y'all don't touch? Like, like, am I the only one that feel that way? Like, it's just like, I see Natalie post that and I instantly got irritated. Like, y'all try to make everything like it's y'all's. Y'all got Love Cabin already. Like, just like, just give us something that's not associated with y'all. Just irritating. So, if y'all pay close attention to the edit, it was a lot of movement going around. So things calmed down, and I feel like they ended up moving some of the girls, because it's all over online too. You can see it. And if you pay close attention to the edit, the music was loud at one point, and they kind of zoomed in really hard on certain people, because I think that's when they kind of like moved Melanie around, because I think Melanie was going to take that fade for Trinity, because once again, that's her little sis. Okay. Now, Casey's like, I'm going to stick by my decision. I don't give a, okay? And y'all can keep laughing, okay? Like, I like TITI. The moment I seen her, she from South Central. I said, clearly, I'm from South Central, okay? And they kind of sat there down. Here comes TITI. I'm like, girl, you messy. Like, I know a messy girl when I see one. Like, she was a little bit, you feel me? Sister girl was elated. She like, ooh, this gonna be good drama. Sister girl was feeling all of her tens, girl. Like, it's just like, girl, I see you. I see you. So Ariana's just like, before she ends the night, she's like, so, Islanders, I know dating is hard, but let's all be nice to each other. Good night, Islanders. So I'm like, oh, okay. She basically said, hey, don't be. Didn't I tell y'all this season, though, it was going to end up in a squabble? I done told y'all this. These girls' energies are high. You know what? Another part of me, too, is very happy they casted a girl like TITI. And the reason why is because from somebody who's been watching reality TV from a little bit, these shows, they don't usually cast the girls that's like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like a part of me was kind of happy to see her on this show. I'm like, finally, like, we get to see a girl from South Central not have to do South Central baddies. That in itself, I'm happy about. But do I think she's going to be in a relationship with Casey outside of the show? No. I think she's there for the clout of it all and to gain her opportunities. But am I mad? No, because all of them are, for the most part. So, well, I'm mad for a Black girl that's doing it. Congratulations, mamas. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, anyways, that kind of ended off the episode. Y'all need to vote for Amora and Corey, because Amora could start a drama with Melanie in Sincere, and Corey needs to take Melanie from Sincere. Sorry, Annayia, you need to do some inner work. I don't care what nobody says. I feel like she does not love herself enough, and that bothers me. Okay? Let me know what y'all think down below. Not too much in the comments. Y'all gonna be doing a lot, and we all be excited.